Okay, so now we will discuss the value-based window functions, right? So the value-based window functions, some of the examples are a lag function, lead function, the first value and last value, right? So what does lead and lag function does? So the lead and lag functions are used to get the preceding and succeeding values of specified rows from the current row within its partition. So from a particular partition, which is nothing but a window defined, we'll get the previous or the following value using a lead and lag functions, the preceding or succeeding value. For example, right, we have a question like this: display the previous year sales as a new column, previous sales based on country, right? Which means we have this country Australia, we have the sales for the year 3 years, right? 2017, 2018, and 2019. So we want to make a column which will display previous sales. So for 2017, there is no previous sales. We don't have data for 2016. So the previous sales will be 0 or null for 2017. But when we come to the second record, 2018, right, it should give us the previous sales was 15,000. So current sales will be 10,000, previous sales 15,000, right? And similarly for 2019, when it comes, it should give us 10,000 as the previous sales. So the output should come as null, 15,000 and 10,000. Basically this value should come here, this value should come here, right? And this is the end for Australia. Again for Britain, what we should get? We should get null here because there is no preceding sales for this. Then for 2018 and Britain, we should get 10,000 as the previous sales here, and then 15,000 as the previous sales in this particular row. So let's see how we can do that. So we will use the lag function here. Lag function. This gives us the previous values, or PCE preceding value or previous value within a window or partition. So what do we need here? We need to display everything. So it says select, we do a star, then we do a lag function. And on what column we need to add a lag? On the sales. All right. So the window defined will be now over partition by country. For each country, we want to see, and this being a value-based window function, order by is compulsory and order by is very critical because we want to get the previous sales. So the order by should be on year on ascending order because we want to get the previous sales here. So the order should be always ascending because we want 2017 sale to be displayed in 2018 and 2018 sale in 2019, right? So let's make this as previous sale from product sales. Let's see the output, how it works. If you see here, like we discussed, right, for the country Australia for 2017, we don't have any previous sales data. So it gives null. For 2018, the previous sale data was 15,000. So it displayed 15,000, right? Similarly for 2019, the previous sales was 10,000. So it displayed 10,000. So this is how the lag function works, right? So similarly for Britain, if you see, for 2017, we don't have any data. It's null, right? 2018, it takes this value, which is 10,000. For 2019, it takes this value, which is 15,000. And similarly for Canada as well, first 20,000, it comes here, 15,000, it comes here. So what is the use case of this lead and lag, right? You can use this to get the profit calculated, right? So if there's a requirement, you want to see how much sales happened between current year and previous year, this is one way to do it. right? So you will have some previous sales column, right? And let's take this. And if we do this one, select star, comma, sales minus previous sales. So previous sales we cannot directly minus because there is a null value. So we will use coalesce. So if there is a null, replace it with 0 as, let's say, profit from this table, right? What happens if you run this? coalesce. Okay. So you see, I calculated the profit. So the first year, the value was null. So it just gave 15,000 as the profit for 2017. For 2018, sale was 10,000. Previous sale was 15,000. We made a negative profit of 5,000 rupees, right? Then again for 2019, now this year sales were 20,000. Previous sales was 10,000. So there is a profit of 10,000, right? So this kind of use cases, if you want to calculate previous sales and profit, you can use the lag function, right? So this is one thing. So this is one of the use cases of lead and lag, why we use this. So clear on this? What?
Yes, Bhaiya.
Yeah. So this is
Yes.
lag, right? And how will the lead function work? Let's say select star from product sales. Right. So the next question is display the following year sales as a new column. Previous or successive sales, right? So this time we want to get the sales for 2018 to be displayed in 2017. So it will be like 15,000. Next will be 10,000, and successive sales for 2018 is 2019. So after this 10,000, we should have a column which will display 20,000. And for 2019, there is no successive year. For 2020 is not there. So this time, this 2019 record will be null. Right? So, and this we do using lag function. Lead function. Right. So we will use the lead function here. This gives us the succeeding value. The succeeding value or following value within a window partition. So let's see. So it's like select star. So we want to get the following year sales now. So we'll do a lead again on sales. The window is remains same. Partition by country. Order by will be year, still in ascending order, because the order should be same to get the following value. After 2017, we get 2018. So order will still be same as, let's say, successive sales from product sales, right? So what we get now?
Next value.
We get our required value, right? So for 2017,
yes,
the following year was 2018, and 2018
yes.
the sale was 10,000. So we get 10,000 displayed here. Again for 2018, successive sales year was 2019. So
Yeah.
for 2019, the sale was 20,000. So we are displaying 20,000 here now.
Correct.
And there is no record for 2020. So this record becomes null now. In case of
Yeah.
lag, this was null and this
Yeah.
value was coming here. So lead is just opposite of lag. Right?
Correct. Correct.
So this is how lag works. So depending on your scenario, you can decide what you want to use, lead and lag. So in our
Yeah.
day-to-day activities in data warehouse projects, we don't get to use these two functions. This is useful in case of interviews because they will ask you
Yeah.
to
Interviews.
interview
Interviews.
point of
Correct.
view. This will be very critical. But in day-to-day activities, we don't use lead and lag. We mostly deal with row number, rank, dense rank, and some aggregate window functions. So this value-based window functions you should know to clear any data engineer positions for Amazon, Paytm. They will definitely ask this kind of questions to you.
Yes, bro. Yes.
So this was lead and lag. So any questions on these two value-based window functions?
No. No. Yeah.
Okay. So the next function is first value. So what does the name mean, first value? It will provide you the first value within the window defined, right? So let's write the query and see. Select star comma first value of sales over partition by country, let's say order by year in ascending order. Sales from what will be the output of this? Ideally, what we are doing here, we are taking a window of the country, which is Australia. On this
Australia.
window, we are taking the first sales, which comes based on this order. So as per
Yeah.
the order
First.
of year ascending, the first value it should get is 15,000. So we should get 15,000 as the output. But now I am not sure if 15,000 will come across all the results or not. Okay, it's coming. So our thinking was correct. So based on the defined window, which is country, and the defined order, which is year in ascending order, it took the first sales as 15,000 and it is displaying 15,000 across all the records, right?
Correct. Only first
I
value means only first value.
Yeah, if I make it descending, what will be the first value now that it gets for this particular window?
Descending order means that is
Descending
ordered by
order of
year,
year.
right? Year, right? For 2019 value, it will comes 20,000 across all three.
Yes, so 20,000 is the first value that it will get, and it will display 20,000, right? So clear on
Yes.
what is first value based on the window defined that you give. It just takes the first value. So let's say I am doing this, right? And I am only giving this order by year, country. What will be the output in this case?
Descending order.
So this is not on a specific window, not any country window. It's on a table level. So you have 9 records. So based on this order by criteria, year and country in descending order, right? What will be the first value it gets? So in the descending order,
20,000.
the
20,000.
year will be this 2019 and country will be Canada. So it should give 25,000 for all the records. Oh, 20,000. Something I missed. First value order by year and country.
Australia will come,
Oh,
right?
sorry. Year was ascending order only, right? Okay, fine. So it took this value, 2017 in Canada. I should have given like this, order by year descending and country descending. This will give us 25,000. Okay.
Yes.
So I forgot to give descending, but if we don't give it, so it will order the year in the ascending order, which means 2017 is the first year, and country in descending
Yeah.
order, which means Canada was the first year. So we get
Yeah.
20,000 when I run this query. Right? So it gives 20,000. So you see how it differs order by. So this time it took on the entire table level, and based on the first record that comes on this order by clause, which is by default year ascending and country descending, and it gave us 20,000. Similarly, there is a function called last value.
Yeah.
So it will give you the last value within the window defined. So if we take the same example, we partition by country, and this time we take the last value of sales based on each country in order by year descending order. What will be the output here? Year descending country.
Country, Australia. 19. For Australia, 20,000 it will come.
I think for Australia should
Last
come
value.
15,000. Let's see.
Yeah, last value, right? Correct.
Australia 20,000 it came. Okay.
It has to give in 3 places same value, right? No?
Sorry. My question was, it was last value within a country, order by, correct, order by year descending. That's correct only, right? What happens when I add order by? It takes row by row, right?
Yeah.
If I don't give order by, what happens? It takes whatever the last value it is. Over clause. Oh, sorry. Order by is, again, my bad. Order by is very important for
Correct.
value based window functions and rank based window functions. For aggregate, we can skip it. Right? So we have to do order by here. So, but clear, right? How it works? The last value and first value.
Yeah.
So you are clear how these values are coming, right, Sudhakar and Rishi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell me one thing, when I do the first value, why everything is 20,000, right? When I do the last value, why it's coming like this, right? It should be 15,000, right? For everything.
I am thinking the same. But
it's not like that. When I take the first value, what happens? It always takes the first value for this record. So for Australia 2019, it gives 20,000. Then when 2018 and Australia comes, it still gives 20,000 as the first record, right? And when this record comes, again, this is the first record. But in case of the last record, what happens? First 20,000 will be displayed. Then for these two, the last record is 10,000. So 10,000 will get displayed. For these three, the last record is 15,000. So 15,000 will get displayed. And that is what is happening here. Right?
Yeah, bro.
Got it.
Right? So this is how it works. So this order by changes everything. This is very important.
Correct.
Hmm.
Correct.
Right? So this is how this window functions work. Aggregate window functions and value-based window functions. So in value-based window functions, the lead and lag functions are very important from an interview point of view.